Yeah, yeah, AK.
What's up, guys? Been a while. We're back. This right here I'm gonna call Project Ugly Dodge. I should have took it when I first got it. It was really dirty, really bad. Got it for real cheap. It's got 211,000 miles. We're gonna do some maintenance to it. Then we'll go through it, take some videos as we're doing it. I've already cleaned it up. There was a big hole where the antenna used to be. I put a cap on it. I put in, you can see on top there, a little GPS radio inside. Touchscreen. Should have took video of all this, but I put a dash cover on, a little cheap one off Amazon. Put a little cheap steering wheel cover on. 211,000. I put this little touchscreen radio in. It works fine. Put some little, some subs in the back. Nothing crazy. It's dirty right now, but we'll do it. We're doing upgrades. Take video as I do it, and kind of go through everything. We call it Ugly Dodge because we're looking at my ugly wheels. So that's what we're going to do today. I got to do brakes and rotors because we got some wobble and some brake squeal. So I'm going to put some brakes on it and go ahead and swap out for some 20s I found on Facebook Marketplace. So here's the before. We'll go through and I'll show you what I'm doing on the brakes just in case you're curious. Alright guys, first thing you do, get it jacked up. If you're not going to use an air tool, get these loose, the lug nuts. If you are, just go ahead and jack it up, take the lug nuts off. Slide that out the way. Slide the tire off. Sorry about that, trying to do it one-handed. Alright, so we're going to be upgrading to slotted and drilled rotors and ceramic brakes. So I've got my jack stand on, of course. I always do a jack stand. I leave my jack under there just for extra safety. But it's getting dark, so I'm gonna hurry up. You gotta take these two right here off. One at the top, one at the bottom. These will slide out. That's how you replace your brake pads. You put them in, put it back on. But we're gonna replace this as well, the rotor. So not only are we gonna take that off, but then also, there's two more bolts right here. And this will take the whole caliper off. So we'll get all that off and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we're back. I've got these two bolts out and then these two bolts out. So all the bolts are out. And the rotor's actually loose, which I hurt. But now my caliper. Brakes here come off the rotor. So I'm going to pause this, get a little hammer out, tap it on off. Alright, have my little persuasion tool there. Knocked it on off, pulled this part of the caliper off. One of the brakes, here's the other pads here. They were getting a little low, as you can see. Now, one thing I do, I know there's a tool for this, but me, I don't want to pay for a tool. So have a C-clamp. You just take this C-clamp and you're going to loosen all the way up. The reason I'm using this old brake is so I can compress both these pistons at the same time. Now, that's sitting on there. We're going to tighten it. It shouldn't be too hard. It should be slow and even turns. But anyway, so that'll compress that all the way down. Compress some pistons all the way back on both sides. So when you put your new brakes and everything in here, you have plenty of room. This old rotor will come on off. While you're in here, go ahead and grease these Zerk fittings. You got one here and one here, and you can tell these are in pretty bad shape. You can barely even see that. But these are all busted up, so these have to be replaced, but we're not going to do that this time. Get your arm up here, everything. That'll be another video. So we'll get these compressed, we'll get the new brake pads put in, we'll get the new rotor on, and I'll show y'all a picture of it, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. Alright guys, I'm losing daylight quick, so I gotta get this done, but as you can see, that's the new drilled and slotted rotors. Have the new brake pads in there, I don't know if you can tell. So now I'll go back on with the wheels. We'll see what it looks like all together. Thanks. Alright guys, it got too dark last night, but here it is the next day. It's different wheels on it. You can come up and you can see drilled and slotted rotors front, drilled and slotted rotors on the back, and the new wheels. I think it looks much better. There's some other things we're going to do to it. As we do it, I'll let you guys know what's going on and take some videos, some pictures. Maybe one day we'll get this rust thing apart over here and get it out of here. As you can see, we got some parts off of it, but more to go.
Yeah, keep that shit 100, man.